There's a new game being made for the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, NES, Famicom, and Game Boy, and that is Black Jewel Reborn. And this is a Kickstarter. This is something I stumbled across and supported and backed, as well as played the demo, and I'm going to be sharing the demo with you, which you can download and play yourself. This is a work in progress, and it's got a cool kind of backstory, as well as I'm really excited on seeing this game moving forward. You know, I'm a big fan and supporter of aftermarket and homebrew games made for retro consoles. I've done a lot of other videos. You can check out a playlist below for that. But, you know, I saw this game and I said, man, this looks really cool. And I really like the art style and direction that they're going with. And so wanted to share this with you. So sit back, relax. Let's take a look. This project is based on a PC game that looks like a C64 title. A few years back, you can go on itch.io and Steam and you can get the original for like $2, which I did. Anyways, when they were porting it, they didn't like how it was going, so they actually are rebuilding the game and making it co-op. And I think that's awesome. There's not enough hack and slash co-op games, and this one is going to be, and I'm really excited about seeing that, as I think it adds an additional element of gameplay that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. Couch co-op is something I'm a big fan of, and here it is. And so I'm going to be showing you both characters. You have one of two characters. They may additionally add more characters depending on how much is funded, but they're taking this project instead of just a straight up port and kind of making it its own. It is focused around the Sega Genesis port. The Super Nintendo is going to be enhanced Sega Genesis port. There's going to be an NES version. I'm going to show a little bit of footage of that. The Game Boy one is not going to be co-op though, but they are making a Game Boy port. I think that's sweet. So here it is. Really like the art style and direction. This is a work in progress, and so they're working on some gameplay mechanics. As of this film being uploaded, the developers did reach out to me and say, hey, we're working on a crouch aspect of the game. We don't know if we're going to implement it. We're going to test it and make sure it's not going to break the game. But anyways, pretty cool that they're offering this demo to play for anybody. You can go on itch.io and check out the demo. I'll put a link below for that. But yeah, I really like what they're going with here. Definitely has that, you know, I don't know, Jewel Master, Rastan, Blades of Vengeance, you know, you name it. You know, several hack and slash games come to mind. So you have three different attacks. And you know, you take out enemies, as well as, you know, there's things in the background you can destroy, and you collect coins. You know, I don't know how many stages are going to be in the final release. I know the original, I do believe there's probably 5 or 6 levels. I don't know exactly, but yes, you know, it just really kind of takes me back to, you know, a Castlevania style game. Those are my types of games. It was one of my first games I played on the original NES. So, not to mention that before, but yeah, Castlevania comes to mind. But yes, there is magic in this game. You can get additional, right here, this is an additional magic. You can charge up your weapon, and you can launch a power attack, which is cool. I'm going to show you magic here. It's pretty neat. There's this power attack right there. Here's the magic. So yeah, you know, I enjoy it. It's pretty much a full level. It is a work in progress though, so this may not be the final version that you're seeing here. But yeah, just a delightful little game, and really nice to see this being developed for retro consoles. You know, it's going to be offered digitally as well, so people that just want to play the digital version, you don't have to get the physical. So that's going to be offered. That's awesome. And, you know, there's several different packages that you can get on the Kickstarter. So it is nice when a project offers a wide variety of ways to support it. And there's a lot of people out there that have gone digital. And I get that, you know, things are expensive. But there is a physical version for the collectors out there. They initially had a physical release, and then they went with a cheaper option as well for people that don't want to go the full box and cart. So I think that's that's sweet too. And there's bundles where you can get all 4 versions. But yeah, I really like to see, they're working on this. This is 80% complete as of this writing. So this is just an early demo they've had out for a while, but behind the scenes they have completed a majority of the game, and they are working further to add additional aspects to it. So depending on how it gets funded, you know, it's got several weeks still on the Kickstarter. This just came out on Kickstarter, so it's like, you know, 5 days in as of this video. Here's the boss, and this boss was taken from the original game, and yeah, pretty awesome. So, you know, it's got some cinema there. That's awesome. Got some good music, and really hopeful that, you know, they take some feedback from the public and add what they can to this game. Here's magic. That's awesome. So yeah, there is a couple comments that they've already answered. Why are the sprites super small? That's just part of the direction they went with this game. I think they're really trying to just keep that scale, and it's working for the game, and so they're going to keep that. Again, crouch is going to be added or implemented into the game as long as it doesn't break the game. And yeah, really cool. So I saw this, played the demo, and backed it. You know, for me personally, I'm happy to back projects like this. And you know, there's always a risk going on Kickstarter. That's a risk I'm willing to take. But you know, I just love seeing new games being made for the Sega Genesis. There's several projects in development, and not just on Kickstarter, but it's just sweet to see new games coming out for old systems. You know, I grew up with these consoles, so it's extra special for me. Here's co-op, by the way, and so my son is playing the second character, and you know, like what I've played so far. Again, there's not enough 2-player co-op hack and slash games, especially 2D side-scrolling for classic consoles. There's so many great memories of me playing Sega Genesis. I really enjoy just many games in the library. I have a special connection to it. You know, growing up with it, it was the first console that I saved up and bought with my own money. And so, you know, I'm a serious collector for the Sega Genesis, and will continue to support Aftermarket and Homebrew games as much as I can. And you know, just I know that the console's been out for a long time, and you know, people have really mastered programming for it, and it's just really cool to see projects like this, you know, where people are pursuing this, you know, iconic console. And you know, whether you grew up with the Genesis or Mega Drive, I know that you're going to have your favorites. Here is the NES footage that they sent me. This is a work in progress, and you know, it's going to be co-op as well. The only one that's not going to be co-op is the Game Boy, and so they're still working on this. But even for the NES, it looks pretty good. So I think there's going to be some big fans of this, especially, you know, the NES was a huge and popular console, especially here in the States, and I'm excited about playing this one as well. So if you go to their Kickstarter, there's several options. If you just want to get the digital ROM, you just want to support them, you want to go physical, you want to get a bundle, they have many options, and fingers crossed that this will successfully be funded. It's early on in the Kickstarter. I wish the development team nothing but the best, and it has my support. So if you want to back this, you can follow the link below. And as always with any Kickstarter, a reward is not guaranteed, so there is some risk. But, you know, for me, I love supporting projects such as this, as I think it's going to be a cool Sega Genesis game. Really, they've been transparent and upfront. Some awesome projects being made for retro consoles right now, and it's just neat to see this being developed. And you know, the backstory of it. You can even check out the original game on Steam for like $2. Yeah, sign me up. So I'm really happy to see this, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will smoothly arrive at its goal and it'll be a win. So thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.